Alrighty. Sorry it took me a while to start stream, but it is what it is. Anyways, today is day 20 of getting every obtainable item in Minecraft Survival. I know this is a bit later than usual when I stream, but I was asleep. And what's up, Heisel? Right, so yesterday, if you remember, we were doing the bamboo. And we just finished doing the bamboo sign. I'm gonna turn that off because it's getting a bit chilly in my room. So we were doing that, and I said we were gonna continue with the bamboo mosaic. So let's go get the mosaic. Let me make sure. All right. So today will probably be it for the bamboo, but you never really know, or you're not 100% sure. Wholeheartedly, I was tempted to not stream today because of how late I'm streaming. Even though it's still technically early for most people, or perfect time to stream. I normally like to start stream around 10 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. So, I used to stream at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But that was a while ago when I would stream Roblox all day. Stream and play Roblox all day. Is that wool? Okay. Still gonna be needing a redstone. Okay, how much redstone do I have here? 54. My favorite mod has updated to the current version. I'm using it for my survival world. What's the mod? I forgot. I have apples. I gotta put those into their own room. Will this be 6? Yeah, full block. I might do that. I might not. Right now, I gotta get all the apples because I genuinely forgot about that. Make sure I don't have any other random apples here. Legacy 4J basically replicates Legacy console Minecraft for Java. Oh, that's what it is. Cause, hold on. Because there's a whole mod pack on Curse Forge. If it'll open. That it literally free console practically does the same thing. I should uninstall this. And I love, and I said this plenty of times before, because Legacy 4J is the main mod for the pack. Yeah, true. But still, I just love using Reconsole because it really gives the whole, like you said, the whole thing. And I just remember playing on the 360 back in 2013, as that's when I started playing Minecraft, and just playing it all day, especially during school break. So, I, so Legacy Console has a special place in my heart for that. Just because of the reasons I said, mainly nostalgic reasons. But that mod pack that Reconsole isn't updated to 26.1.2. It's still on 26 or 1.21.10. Send you a screenshot of what my world looks like with the mod enabled. I'm absolutely loving it. Alright. I'm not gonna show Discord. Oh yeah, I honestly miss that hotbar. And just everything with it. But yeah, no. The one thing I really want to know how to do is, it's technically a resource pack, but just add the plastic texture pack to Minecraft. Not just open up Reconsole and doing it, because I could do that, but just plastic texture pack just in general. And I'd rather not go find the safe one, not the one that's filled with malware and whatnot. Download that and copy shit over and whatnot. So I might honestly do that. Do this challenge again, but on Reconsole. I might not. No, me, I probably won't. Pretty sure the official Apex. Yeah, I know it's on Bedrock because I have it on my 1X, or not 1X, 1S. So I know it's on there, but I'm mainly talking about for Java. But I'm generally okay using the OG textures, or what is it actually called? The programmer art, classic look of Minecraft. I didn't mean to do that. I really want to grab that iron, but no one. No, I'm just curious what's down here. Definitely a diamond spawn potential. This just goes to a dead end. Lapis. Oh, that. I see diamonds right there, but that's a big drop. Alright, I'm gonna try to dig for it. Alright. Oh, hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Using programmer art in my world with the mod because I'm the type of person who gets deeply into nostalgic. Oh yeah, same. But most of the time it has to I would have to experience what I experienced long ago, like with 3 console. Because I used to play a lot on the Title Update 14 tutorial world. So I I literally have fond memories of that world. So I'm pretty nostalgic towards, like I said, title uh title update 14 slash 1.3.6 because I or 1.3.2 because I know I didn't have the up to date or up to date because I know horses were added and when I was playing I had no horses. Horses were not spawning. Yeah, same. I actually, funny thing, hold on. Let me go to intermission real quick. 'Cause I can actually tell you and show you the video I started watching, or that I first saw Minecraft. Where is it? Actually, no, I would have to go here. Uh, where is it? I was actually talking to a friend of mine yesterday when he was streaming, and just his buddy as well, that I think that the golden era for video games was the Xbox 360 and PS3 days. mainly because everyone obviously grew up, and like I said, I may be biased because of that. That I don't enjoy older games. I do because I grew up playing like the oldest game I played when I was a child was Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2, and that came out in 2002, and I didn't start playing that until 2005, or not 2005, 2008, 2009. I'm trying to find the video, but it's gonna take me forever to find it. Uh, okay, I found it. So the video I started watching from Stampy was this one, Hospital. As I was watching Hospital, I was like, "Ooh, I want that game." And there was another one, but I can't find it, or I probably scrolled past it. But yeah, no, this right here was the original video I saw from him. And what got me into Minecraft. And it's actually around the same time I was fully invested into collecting and getting knowledge to the best of my ability about collecting Hot Wheels cars. Because, like I said, it was around 2013. Actually, when was a video posted?
What does it take to face cancer with confidence?
Pause, dumbass. May 10th, 2014. Oh, yeah. But seeing his video playing this in 2013, but that video I actually was invested into it. Was invested into Minecraft and wanted to play it. Around the same time, I was invested and wanted to play or wanted to collect Hot Wheels. I know I may be a weird person to be around, but we all have our own little things we're into, so not really that far off. It was either sinking fleeing episode or the ocean. Funny thing is, the person who introduced me to Roblox back in the day, well, it wasn't really back in the day, it was like around 2018, 2017, was Craner. But Dan, he was also one who introduced me to car crushers. Um, the original car crushers before I knew there was the beta for it. Actually, real quick before I get scatterbrain. That is now number, if I can get to it, 57 out of 1525. And then got to do the mosaic slab. But before I went and got Robux so I could, play the original or Car Crushers 2 beta when it was still in the beta, I played a lot of the original Car Crushers. And I loved it, and then started playing Car Crushers 2 and enjoyed it a lot more. That's a new video. It was a Roblox video stuff, and then that made me go, ooh, I want to try that. Yeah, I think you could just search it up, but it was on Craner's old Roblox YouTube channel. But it was when he was playing Mining Simulator, like the original Mining Simulator. Where he was actually on the leaderboard. I wanted to get on the leaderboard so bad, but I never was able to get to it. It was the same thing with Car Crushers too. I wanted to get on the leaderboard so bad, but I could never get to it. Even to this day, I'm still not on that damn leaderboard. I just want to make sure that was where it was. Okay. I gotta remember not to put the andesite in these chests, because I gotta put it back in there. Its room. Like anytime he came over to my house back then, that was like the only Roblox game he would ever play. And he would have been playing it for hours. That was the same for me. But I also played a lot of Zombie Uprising. Zombie Uprising. Zombie Attack. And this was back when I would play on mobile. Zombie Attack and a few others. It wasn't until I started playing on computer that I experienced Car Crushers 2 and whatnot. And Ultimate Driving. God, Ultimate Driving back in the day was a lot of fun. Pretty much to the point where anytime I would go on my dad's computer, because that's what I had Roblox at the time, I would really boot up Ultimate Driving and play that for hours until I had to go do homework. And then he would come home, so I wouldn't be able to go back on it until the next day. So then that's when I got my Toshiba laptop that had Windows 7 and Minecraft 1.8.9 back up and running and played that. Actually, his computer was also the same one I started playing Arsenal. No, Arsenal was on my laptop still. So, but me just playing a lot of the FPS or the shooter games that I did start playing a lot on Roblox wasn't until I got to my own desktop computer back in 2021, actually 2020 to 2021, because that was when COVID was going around. I wasn't really a big fan of simulator games back in the day. Primarily played these games back in 2016, 2017. Brick Run, Project Pokemon, Pokemon Legend, Pokemon Fighters EX. Basically, I was a massive Pokemon fan on Roblox. Yeah, I never really got into Pokemon or just playing Pokemon games in general. I was just more into the racing games and a bit of simulator games. But like I said, it wasn't until like 2020 that I actually start playing like Arsenal and Phantom Forces and stuff like that. And actually, it wasn't until 2024 I decided to start streaming. Just streaming in general. So, I just remember constantly streaming Phantom a whole lot. Like almost every day I would be streaming Phantom unless there was a game I wanted to play instead of Phantom. I remember I started to play Phantom Force back in 2017 because I saw my brother and his friend playing it around that time. Yeah, Phantom Forces is still somewhat of a alright game. Well, it's an alright game now, but I just I hate the fact that you have to age or verify your age on the platform. I get it with the whole kids thing, but at the same time, just don't punish everyone. Just only do it to new accounts. Because I had a friend who joined me when I was playing with a dog, another Phantom Forces streamer, and I heard him say, friend was saying like, "What's good, Corvette?" But dog's champion, so he couldn't tell him that I wasn't verified on Roblox. So, it was kind of like, what's the point of playing the platform if you can't chat to your friends? Unless it's in a Discord call. But you gotta verify. Yeah, but their age verification software or partner is Persona. And what source code got leaked from it when they were planning to partner with Discord really did not make me want to verify my age. Plus, my ID is also expired, so yeah, I still gotta fix that. So I just really just quit streaming it regularly. Alright, so that was 58 out of 1525. And next up is the Mosaic Stairs. And I'm gonna actually... I turned it into a cake. What the fuck? Talk about a weird video to get into you. Well, Roblox was technically forced to add age checks to the platform. Roblox themselves even hated age checks too, but if they didn't do this, they would be at risk of being banned worldwide. True. But at least make it a little bit easier. Like if you if you use your credit card or whatnot, but to buy Robux or whatnot, then it would somewhat be good. But I understand the whole age check. But I wouldn't trust my ID with a company of Roblox's size with that. Now, I do say, I know I'm kind of laughing at myself because I use my credit card and my dad's credit card when he lets me on Steam to buy games. But with Steam, I actually trust. And even with Amazon, Taco Bell, and whatnot. With those, I actually trust their shit a lot more than Roblox. Plus, I believe the CEO were standing like Bazooki actually cared about that. I didn't have to do age checks because my dumbass gave Roblox my ID just to get voice chat and that verify my age. Yet I didn't. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that because I'd rather not be playing like streaming, and then some rando just drops the M word or drops a slur. Like I don't care what anyone says, either whether it's in chat or I'm in a call with someone, but I do not want the N word to be said explicitly. So have you heard that Roblox game or that Roblox just killed Please Donate? Oh, really? I wonder what's the reason. To traffic kids. I still forgot to put the anti with motherfucker. May 29th, Roblox is implementing a feature where users can no longer purchase game passes from other games. Basically, Please Donate is screwed. Like, what do you mean? Like, we can't create a game pass in our game and implement it to Please Donate? This is most users make game passes just to get Robux from other people. When this update drops, users can no longer purchase that one game pass and Please Donate. Will actually have to be purchased on the actual game page. Oh, damn. Oh, kind of makes sense. And plus, I think reason why they are doing this is to have people get Roblox Plus or whatever, so they can gift people Robux without the person taking a surcharge. For example, if I wanted, just argument's sake, if I wanted to give you 1,000 Robux, instead of you getting like 600, you get the full 1,000 or something like that. And before I forget, I gotta put the andesite away. No, my dumbass, I'm gonna accidentally put it in a chest, and I'm like, I forgot to do that. Shit. And people are saying this is another great move. But what cost money? Yeah, $5 is not a lot, but they want users to give them money just so they can continue donating Robux to each other. True. Oh. I mean, anyone could say that to any game. You know, this company's greedy because of this and this and whatnot. So, you know, like I've really said, I've genuinely stopped caring for Roblox and what they do. Like whatever they do, they do obviously, but it's just at the end of the day, they're just gonna have more and more people quit their platform. By the way, over 20 million users have quit Roblox just after the age check. Oh yeah, I've I technically quit, but I also come back occasionally to just play Phantom. But other than that, I do not play Roblox every single day like I used to. I only do it when a few of my friends are doing it. I know they flock to other Roblox games, but I'd rather not go do that. I'd rather go to games I actually enjoy and know. Like Minecraft, for example. Or Helldivers 2. Or any other games that I want to play. Not some random Roblox copy. Because that it's going to... Just because everyone's flocking to these websites, they're going to implement checks as well. It's going to be the exact same thing that Roblox is doing, but just on the other platforms. And I even said this yesterday as well. If parents nowadays, like my generation, which I'm Gen Z, actually learned how to, teach their kid and do proper online safety, like even not just online safety, if they monitored what they were doing online, then we wouldn't have this shit happening. You know, when I first started being online as a kid, I would I would be playing flash games. Yes, I'm that old. I would be playing flash games literally by myself because, well, one, I had no friends, and B, I just honestly like playing flash games alone. And it's bad that some adults just like, here's an iPad, take it, Timmy. Still play Roblox like, but primarily games I played back in 2017. Tend to still play Pokemon games on Roblox, but primarily the copies. Yeah, like it just irks me that parents nowadays have been more of a pussy and more reliant on the government to raise their kids. So it's like you take your car to a mechanic, but instead of, like, most people take their cars to the mechanic shop to get repaired, instead of doing that, they take it to the government and just say, all right, automakers cannot have spark plugs be changed. It's fucking stupid. Good job monitoring your child. They will just give their child an iPad and go have fun on it. Yeah, but when I brought that up, someone did make a good point and say most parents nowadays don't have time to do that. But at the same time, I had a pad, like a tablet device in front of me, but it wasn't like an iPad or a Samsung Galaxy tablet or any other random ching chong. I shouldn't say that, but just no random iPad or tablet. I had a Leapfrog in front of me, and I used that to practically play games and learn. But I also had Hot Wheels to play with at my Xbox 360 and whatnot. To play video games on. So, and it just sucks that a lot of kids nowadays will not experience what what most people before the tablet age experience. Also, that was 59 out of 58. And going from the mosaic stairs, yep, to the bamboo planks. So, like, I don't spend a lot on games. What I mean by that, I don't act like most people and spend $150 or $100 to get the premium version of a game. Most of the time. Other times, if it's on sale, then I'll get it. And that was actually the case with Car Mechanics 18. It was on sale for like $100 because that's when I got Steam. And I started playing Car Mechanics in 2018. At the end of the year, back in 2020. My dad bought it, but I genuinely don't spend a whole lot unless I want to treat myself. So, Because yeah, but even then, it just sucks that most parents leave their credit card on like their tablet or their phone, and then their kid spends hundreds of thousands of dollars on like Robux and whatnot, and the parent gets mad at Roblox for letting their kids do this. Like, no, it was your stupid ass. So yeah, just parents nowadays irk me to the core. Because it's like, why would you have let the government, who you probably don't even trust yourself, to raise your kid? Or implement changes that fucks over everyone that isn't a child. Or if they are a child, doing the right thing. You know? One, two, three, four. Parents don't even try to take accountability. The kid gets in trouble in school. The parent blames the school. The school did nothing wrong. It's the parent's fault for being a bad parent. Yeah. Like even if the kid didn't do anything wrong, like if they were just walking by to like go to the bathroom or whatnot, the school will still find a way to punish someone because they went to this bathroom at this time when the fight took place or whatever took place. Two, three, four, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or and I also agree what you say there. But even if kid offs himself because of depression or whatnot, they'll blame the video games or whatnot. But in reality, if we were able to talk to the dead, like actually, without pulling out some device to actually talk to them, they'll say no. They'll probably say no. My parents being complete assholes, and school is not. They're not helping. Whatnot, this, that, and the other thing, or whatnot. But they would say something. They would actually say why they, off themselves. But they didn't. But their parents don't want to listen, and then they blame, oh, it's those fucking video games or some shit like that. Like it's horrible that someone off themselves because of depression and whatnot, but just blame it on something that you don't know yourself. It's just shitty, in my opinion. or even just parent or just even adults nowadays, from what I've seen online and just in general, they've grown more and more to be a pussy than actually being, a proper adult or just a better human. And again, most of the time it's when they're drunk, but it's just more lines of a Karen just doing something to ruin other people's fun. Like I know there's this one woman in New York who hates it when kids ride skateboards. Why? Honestly, who fucking knows? But it's just like, why would you want to try and hurt someone on a skateboard and just harass random people, especially if you're having a dog off leash, which is illegal in New York. I'm pretty sure illegal everywhere else, unless it's in a park or a dog park or whatnot. But even then, it's just illegal to do that. Because what if the dog runs out into traffic because they see a kid, and it gets to the kid and bites the kid in the arm or whatnot, who's just casually playing on their property, or it tries to run across and then gets smacked by a car. Okay. It's honestly bullshit and kind of shitty that people nowadays won't take accountability and suffer the consequences of their own actions. And I also hate the older generation, like the boomer generation. Actually, technically, the older generation to me is Gen X and millennial and boomers. But mainly the millennials and Gen X is saying, "Oh, Gen Z, they're too fucking lazy. They don't want to get a job." Well, yeah, we don't want to get a job because you guys fucked up the economy. It made it harder and harder for people to get jobs because they expect to have 10 years experience at 19. And they're trying to, apply to be a McDonald's fry cook or cashier or whatnot. So it's like, the fuck? You get mad at us, Gen Z, Gen Zs, for not having a job. Fix the goddamn economy, and we will. Anytime my pets hurt me, since I have a lot of reptiles, I don't blame them because most of the time I'm the one who caused the accident to happen. Yeah, true. You know, like if you're on your own property with your dog and it gets out and it goes to a kid and bites it, and you take accountability. I mean, yeah, you're still a piece of shit for not taking a better look at your care of your dog, but at least you took accountability and not been like some other pussy who goes like, "You shouldn't have your kid out on the front lawn alone," when you're just sitting right there watching them play. You know. It's also probably a lot of time why I I feel like the reason why pit bulls get bad reputation is from a lot of people reporting and saying that, oh, pit bulls did this to my dog, did that, or did this to my dog, did this to my kid, and whatnot. So they're now classified as a dangerous dog. Where I've been around one, I've been around pit bulls basically since I was a kid. Granted, the two pit bulls I were around were mix, but one did have pin in it, but they passed away due to a stroke, and the other one lived till she was 12, or 11, or somewhere around there. And I had purebred one from 2014 till last year, Christmas, day after Christmas, and they haven't bitten me. I currently have one now who's a puppy. Technically, I forgot to get a bamboo pressure plate, and I never had an issue with that. And I even had a cat when when Huck, the purebred pit bull, was alive and when she was alive. Pit bulls are actually one of the sweetest dogs to have. The only ones who get marked as dangerous are the ones who aren't properly cared for. Fucking exactly. And it's just like that meme where it's like what people say, and they're the fucking devil or whatnot. And what they actually are is just like a sweet dog. It's just a sweet dog. And then it's the same thing for like a Chihuahua, where what people say is it's a sweet dog, but in reality, it's the fucking devil. You know. That's why when I do eventually get my own place and move out, and I decide to get an animal, and if I do decide to get a dog, I'm getting a pit bull. Because not only that they will defend their house, they defend their owners and whatnot, and their pack, but they're just sweet dogs. And I would also have a cat as well. A pit bull and a kitty cat. I just love cats. I love cats more than dogs, but I do love dogs in their own right, so I'm not a full-blown hater to dogs. I just prefer cats. Also, speaking of cats, I hate how people now treat black cats, especially with Halloween, because they say black cats are considered bad luck and whatnot. I think like either a day or week or so before Halloween, you cannot adopt a black cat whatsoever because they've been adopted and returned, which is just shitty. Because you adopt them thinking, and they're thinking they got their forever home, but then you turn around and just return them because Halloween's over or something like that. It's just shitty. And it's even the same thing that I see with actually another cat, Rue. I don't know if you've heard or seen it, but one TikToker, I forgot their name, was fostering Rue to get from being a spicy cat to a sweet cat, but it never. They were still in the fostering, and news came out that they were adopted. Rue got adopted, and that just started a whole controversy between the new owners of Rue and uh, the foster person, the person fostering Rue, to get a lot of backlash because they didn't get news of her adoption. But it's just like you gotta be happy for the cat, and even calling the owner of Rue an abuser, cat hoarder and abuser. Like, so what if they like cats? If they're still getting love and whatnot, then that's totally fine. But they actually adopted Rue and actually will have time to get Rue be more lovable and sweet. But they got so much backlash that it's just, and they even said that they stopped posting video updates of Rue because of what they're getting. Like, just because someone posting updates of Rue when as they were being fostered and for adoption, it's just shitty in my opinion. But I guess people love to stir up drama because that's what I've honestly come to realize in this world. People love to stir up drama for no apparent reason. And just make up lies about people. Why? Because they'll be happy. So I think that was 62. Wait, hold up. I gotta recount because I genuinely forgot. I want to make sure I'm up to date. I have to go back to the damn beginning to count it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. Okay, yeah, no. 61. Is this... Oh, he started a call. I'm not gonna join the call. Okay. Alright. So yeah. I thought it was 22 or 62. But now gonna do the ref was alright. Let's go get the raft. Hello. Zanny, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for scaring shit out of me. Also, I gotta move that over now because of that. Damn it. Alright. Thanks for fucking me over. For scaring the shit out of me. Anyway, playing... Okay. But yeah, no, I'm just doing this alone. Private world. Come on, Eggman. I'm not doing the Eggman voice. It hurt my voice yesterday. Doing it. I'm not doing it again. Right, I'm suffering right now. In my world, I'm currently building an island that will have a house on top. Nice. And yes, this is vanilla. Though, once I do finish this challenge, I may do it again, but with a mod enabled. Or mod or two. I might not. I'm gonna go back and just fuck around to see if they... Alrighty, take care. Like I said, again, thanks for the follow. Probably not gonna go on for much longer, streaming wise. Just because it took me forever just to not only start stream, but get on and actually start talking. Because I still gotta finish a lot of shit to do with Forza that I'm doing. Mainly from what I've been doing personally. This also is kind of why I don't want to do so far already mined 5k dirt for this project, and I had to constantly heal up my shovel. Oh yeah, how much have I mined? Just in general. I opened up 2,772 chests. That's crazy. I have 58 game quits. I jumped 40,000 times. Or items. I've mined stone 7,346 times. And I've picked up 48 or 78 diamonds, with 14 of them being dropped. Here's dirt. Brown mushroom. Did I miss dirt? Time to go like this. I have only collected one and mined one. Bucks, I jumped over 60,000 times in my road. God damn. I found 2 netherite ingots. I definitely. Actually, I know I crafted 2 of them. Dirt. I mined 686 of them. And I've picked up 1,000 of them. One, two, three, four. Did I just see a creeper? Yep. Damn it. I tried to kill it. Oh, right. Ways 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I think I shat myself. I hate to do this to andesite, but this will be it for me. I'm probably gonna relax before I even hop in any other VCs. But that was 63. 62. Sorry, 62 out of 1525 items completed. And just to show you, there. Anyways, that'll be it for me. Take care. Be safe. I'll probably stream tomorrow. And see ya.